welcome back, everybody, to The Managers. Today is episode 3. We got 10 teams of 4, all featuring exclusive managers. And to open the show today, we've got 2-on-2 tag action. Team Heyman versus Team Bearer. It is Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker versus the original Brothers of Destruction, Classic, Taker, and Kane. Let's just jump straight into the wrestling action today. We got a big show for you.
Fight.
We ain't here to talk, we're here to wrestle. STO backbreaker into a single leg crab here. Unfortunately for Heyman, he has yet to really showcase how great of a manager he is in terms of how this series is scored. He, I believe, is the only one without any points. We've got DiBiase at 1, Dusty at 1, Heenan at 2, Miss Elizabeth at 2, Shane at 2, Regal at 1, and Fuji at 1, which, yeah, that leaves Mickie James and Paul Heyman and Bearer. So Bearer looking for a victory here as well. It's crazy. You would think top-level stars managed by top-level managers would have easy victories, but that has not been the case. But we're only at episode 3 here, and there's a scoop slam from The Undertaker to Rollins, and knocks down the dog. Braun Breaker going toe-to-toe with the dead man, just striking away at each other here. Turning into a fight quickly, sledgehammer to the back. Paul Bearer there, managing this 2v2 team of the Brothers of Destruction, and here comes Kane. It's gotta be Kane. I believe this is Kane's first time being showcased on the managers, and there's a few other wrestlers that have yet to be seen or yet to perform here on the series. That's just the way that it's been. That's just sometimes the way that it goes. Thrown back into the corner. Breaker trying to keep his distance. Kane following him to the corner, grabs a hold of him, but Rollins is the legal man as he made the tag there for Team Heyman and just stuck in between them. Here comes Rollins full speed ahead and walked into the sidewalk slam. Big move by the Big Red Machine. Elbow. Uh-oh, choke slam coming. Good night. Rollins cross the arms, bury him 6 feet deep. 1, 2, and there's a breakup by Braun Breaker. Braun break up the pin. Hey. Uh-oh. Double suplex. This one, I think, is going to get chaotic, so settle in. We could be in for a long match. Oh, saved him from the choke slam. Good work by Breaker, and now Breaker and Taker going at it. Opening up episode 3. I think every episode of this show is going to be watch out. Going to be 5 matches. That way we can showcase every manager, because there's 10 managers, teams of 4, and that's just fair. Everybody gets a chance to score a victory here. Or not. From what we've seen, I mean, look at this grappling technique and just throwing Undertaker around, but Taker might have been too big for that. Back to the corner of Heyman, the wise man whispering dark secrets into the ears of Rollins, the visionary. Taker taking on 2 at 1. Take him down, tag to Kane.
2.
The fire and brimstone hooks the leg. 1, 2. That was actually an unexpected smart move by Kane. I mean, Paul Bearer telling him to do that. Make the quick cover, and I can hear Rollins laughing with the knee drop.
Yeah!
Snap suplex. Yeah, we're going to feature 5 matches, which means 2 tag team matches, 2 1v1 matches, and 1 3v3 every episode, and that's a big kick by Seth Rollins. Oh, low blow, caught him. Tag made on the corner of Team Bearer, sliding drop kick. Choke slam, and what are you gonna do now when the Undertaker picks you up and tosses you outside of the damn arena? Off the ropes. Clothesline, hook of the leg. Both men in to save the counter. Stop it either way. This match continues. We're trying to get cut play out of here, but I'm going to let it roll. I think we're too committed into this already. So, tag made there. Team Heyman working together. We got an uphill battle against the Brothers of Destruction. I mean, obvious choices for both managers, but there was some interesting team selections from some of our maybe not so famous managers. I mean, we got Mickie James has a really interesting team. I think Team Shane McMahon, Fuji. We're going to see all of that and more later on in this episode. Tag from Team Bearer. Braun knocking both the big men down, and now a tag to Rollins. Rollins with the speed, crossing the ring, double suplex to Kane. Kicks him out. Hooks that leg. Teddy Long with the 2. Wasn't meant to be. Choke slam coming. Boom. Sent him all the way down to hell. And that might be it. 1, 2. But Breaker got there just in time. Clothesline. Takes out the dead man. And Rollins with the KO elbow. The dead man. Oh, the stomp. What the hell? Tombstone. Reversal. And Rollins delivers it. Drops him on his head. Tag made to Breaker. Kane unaffected by the damage. Neither Kane nor Undertaker feel anything. And a double power bomb from the Brothers of Destruction. Paul Bearer has to be happy with what he's seeing here from his selected monsters. Nice move by Breaker, and the hounds are out. And the elbows coming down to the collarbone. Breaker, probably one of the few men here on this series unafraid of the dead man. Are we going to see an interruption? What's Heyman going to do? Heyman says, hey, let it be. Sometimes you gotta trust your selected team. Uh-oh, grabbed by Rollins there for a moment. Distraction. Team Heyman playing the smart game and gets Undertaker outside of the ring. We do have a 20 count, but only a 2 there. Still in the corner, cutting that ring in half, but decides to throw him into the other corner. I don't know about that one, but he splashes into Taker, and then the sidewalk slam there, right in front of the manager. Oh, yes! Both teams here looking for a victory. Both managers in much desperate need of the first win. Alligator roll off the ropes. Power slam. Cover 1. Kane was there in time. It's going to be hard to get a 3 count here with all these interruptions. Power slam. 1, 2. Huge move by Breaker, and no. I believe that was actually a kick out German suplex, and Kane's down too. This is Breaker's opportunity, and he goes to make a tag to Seth Rollins. I don't know if that was the right choice. I think he should have done a big move to somebody that was down and distracted, and now they're going to pay for that mistake. You can't be making a mistake against an experienced team like Undertaker and Kane, and obviously Paul Bearer with the connection there. Pedigree to the big dead man, and not even the legal one. It was Kane that was actually legal, so there was no cover made. And just can't be letting these mistakes happen. Clothesline. Strike battle. We got monsters. We got old school wrestlers. And we got current stars all here on the Managers. 1, 2. Wasn't meant to be there either. 20 minutes gone in this opening matchup. Camel clutch. Could be a submission. Undertaker comes back in and says, I don't think so. Getting a close-up of Paul Bearer. He's carrying that urn, I'm sure, somewhere. He's got the ashes of their family, their parents. Kane burned his parents alive or something. Are we even really sure of the lore there? Alabama Slammer. Big move. And a tag made again. Got to get out of that corner. Don't want to be near Paul Bearer or in the corner of the Brothers of Destruction. And here they come. Suplex. Rollins dragging Taker away from the ropes. Rebound kick. Lock up. Turns him upside down. No reversal this time. 1, 2, and Breaker had to save his partner. Goldberg style power slam by Braun Breaker. Meanwhile, Rollins and the dead man, the Phenom super kick, got him right in the face. The visionary, the Monday Night Messiah. See you later. Elbow, cutthroat. Braun's like, what about me? I want some too. Oh no, you walk right into a tombstone. Almost in front of Rollins. 1, 2, and that's going to be the match. That was just the positioning and timing, and sometimes those are the things that come into play in these tag team matchups here on the Managers. That's going to be a point for Team Bearer. Which means Heyman's still without a point. Still without a victory. Let's take everybody out. And just turn Kaplay off for the future. I prefer it that way. It just makes it go quicker. Next up, we actually have a one-on-one match, which is going to be Team Mickie James featuring Booker T. That's her selected choice here for this one-on-one competition, and that's a great choice. Versus Team DiBiase, and DiBiase's going to choose the younger of the two Ortons. Previously we got to see Cowboy, and then we got to see Virgil. So now we're going to see Orton in singles action here. That's just the way the ball goes. It's just the way it's been rolling here. Team James versus Team DiBiase. Fight! That LFG coach connection here, as Booker T takes out Orton quickly, trips him in the first couple seconds. And I mean, it really is mostly about a team effort, but when it comes to this series of the Managers and we have these one-on-one matchups, you have to rely on that one superstar and their connection to the manager. And how well is Randy Orton going to listen to Ted DiBiase? I mean, I think DiBiase probably has a closer connection to Cowboy because of their age and, you know, the classic old days of wrestling. But here, the Viper, he hears voices in his head. Is he going to be listening to DiBiase? I'm not sure. There's a big takedown there. Fireman's carry. Orton. Again. To Booker T. And again, he's just spamming it on him. Sometimes you gotta do it, but you don't want to go to the wheelhouse too many times. Booker T with a kick straight to the ass. We've seen that from him before. Can you dig that, sucker, belly to belly? And I think Mickie James has to be happy with this selection and how Booker T has been performing so far for her. We've seen her husband compete. Nick Aldis is on her team. And she had Bully Ray and Samoa Joe. And then DiBiase still has IRS, who we haven't seen wrestle yet in the series. But it's only a matter of time. I mean, everybody on their team must wrestle at least once before the series is over, and I think that'll be easy. That'll be easy for these managers to figure out. And there's a chop straight to the chest of Randy Orton, who hits back with a big clothesline. That shook up Booker T. He didn't like that one. Back suplex. Drops him on the top of the dome, right on his head. Booker T back to his feet, and a fallaway slam by the Viper, the Apex Predator. It's all happening here live. In the corner, Orton going up, frog splash. He even turned his body midair to get the right angle of it, and you don't see too many aerial things. Oh, Olympic slam sent Booker T outside of the ring.
1, 2,
You don't see stuff like that from Orton. Very impressive chair shot. RKO! What the hell? RKO with the chair. And the ref didn't DQ him. Went for another RKO. Booker T stepped away from that one because I think there wasn't a disqualification because of the countout that was already in process. Randy Orton bending the rules and getting away with it. And DiBiase's got to be playing with the money in his pocket right now. Happy about that. DDT in the corner. Neck breaker. We've got multiple time champions experienced in singles and tag action here, between these two especially. Randy Orton, a multi-time tag team champion. People don't think of that when they think of him, but it's true. I mean, he was part of Evolution, so he's familiar with being in a team. Went for RKO, didn't get it. Booker T with the big spine buster signature move there, and the bookends for the finish. Sucker! 1, 2. No, Orton rolled that shoulder. Going for that jumping RKO and just not connecting. Again with the angle slam to send him out, and he says, "Get your ass up."
2,
The Viper coming for you. Scissor kick on the outside. We've seen that from Booker T before.
7,
And we got to see it on this episode too. And a bookend, just finisher spam on the outside. That's some straight like WWE online shit. Modified backbreaker. Randy and Booker T, you gotta drop that chair.
1, 2,
Oh no, he's gonna get disqualified. He had to drop it before the 5. I mean it. Olympic slam by Orton, both men down. If that chair's in play, it's in play, but can't just be using it. Oh no, back of the head with the scissor kick, pulls him away from the ropes. Team James looking for a victory. 2.9.
10 minutes.
European uppercut fell right back down on that steel chair. RKO, and he landed on it. I hear voices in my head, and DiBiase almost won. It's a 2.9. Spine on the pine. Strike battle. Uppercut. Slap. Riled up, big clothesline, Booker T with a kick to the chin. And DiBiase's going to have to put his money where his mouth is here if he wants to get a victory. I mean, he's sitting only on one. And James really needs Booker T to come in clutch to put her on the board. You want to be on the scoreboard. You don't need to be in first place this early on in the series of the managers, but you need victories. If you want to be considered the greatest manager of all time, you have to get those wins. And it is not looking good for Paul Heyman. But right now, there's an elbow, and I think that's a scissor kick. Do the spinneroonie. He didn't do the spinneroonie. He went for the cover, and that was the right choice, and James is on the board. Team James on a 1. Nice. Alright, now I think it's time for our big 3v3 of the day. Match 3, it's time for the 3v3. We're gonna have, it's Team Dusty with DDP, Arn Anderson, and Sting! Of course, being backed by their manager, Dusty Rhodes. So that's a 3-on-3, Dusty Rhodes versus Team Fuji. So it's going to be Hakushi, Suzuki, and Yokozuna. That's a dangerous team if I've ever seen one, man. We'll talk more about Hakushi and Suzuki during the match, but watch out for those. And of course, Mr. Fuji, the manager, so here we go. DDP gonna start off the match, kicks off Hakushi. These picks make sense for Fuji to me. The only real interesting selection he made was Dragon Lee, and I think he picked Dragon Lee because Mr. Fuji probably saw that there was some younger talent in the other teams, and he wanted to match that, speed and intensity. And when you're younger, you're kind of more hungry for it, and you want that type of hunger. But we just got some straight shooters in the ring. Speaking about shooters, he might pull out his gat and blast ya. It's Arn Anderson, Double A, going for the tag to Sting! An iconic team there, and here comes the Icon, just knocks down Suzuki. Suzuki, fearless, with the short leg sweep there and a knee to the butt. Sting will fight anybody. Sting is insane. Sting is kind of crazy, but so is Suzuki, and I think in different ways. That experience wrestling in Japan might help Sting, though, in this matchup. I mean, Fuji has a great team here. And attack to Yokozuna, don't let him in! Sting! With the Dragon Screw, pulls him out of the ring before he can even step in, but a headbutt, and Yokozuna with the wood, the kendo stick.
6, 7.
Does Yokozuna know the rules? Does he care about the rules? Can the referee enforce anything against the big legend that is Yoko frickin' Zuna? And Sting had to make a tag to DDP here for Team Dusty Rhodes. Elbow. Hall of Famers in their own right. Yokozuna, multiple-time champion. DDP, also a champion. WCW. It's all relevant. DDP gonna find it hard to deal with the size of Yokozuna, but no, I guess not. Okay, forget what I was saying. Scoop slam into a leg lock. Teddy Long checking for a submission. Wasn't ready to give up yet. Thought he was going to tag Hakushi. Fuji's got to make sure they're making the tags, and there they go. And you want a straight shooter, somebody that doesn't give a flying F. That would be Hakushi. Hakushi is supposed to intimidate people with the paint, and I think that's kind of the same idea that Sting has. That's Joker Sting, baby. He's extra crazy. Arn Anderson with the headlock control, keeping him in that corner for Dusty. And that's just the experience of the Four Horsemen right there. Drop kick, nicely done. Tried to do a move, got canceled out. DDT. Not going to see anything fun or flashy from Anderson. Just a quick cover one. And Hakushi trying to get into the ring, and he did. Just not in the way he wanted. Low blow. Arn Anderson and Suzuki going at it. I would pay money to see that, honestly. But we're getting it here for free, live on Twitch, later posted on YouTube. And here comes Suzuki down. Minoru sat on him for the cover, but not even on one count. Is he going to tag in Sting? He is. Arn looks a bit exhausted. They might have matched up in AEW. I don't remember. With Suzuki and Sting. It might have happened. I'm obsessed with wrestling, and I don't know everything about wrestling. Is that Sting? It's not just Sting. It's TNA Joker Sting. Right after the first Dark Knight came out. When Dark Knight came out, Sting was like, yeah, I'm going to do that as a gimmick. And the hard strikes against Minoru Suzuki. This is Team Dusty versus Team Mr. Fuji in a 3v3. Oh, huge jawbreaker there. Sleeper hold. And a tag to the 500-pound unmovable Yokozuna coming at you full speed, and he just runs through DDP, and he sat on him. Can he kick out? Somehow he did. That's going to take off a lot of effort. Just to get Yokozuna physically off of you is hard to do. And off the ropes with the leg drop. Massive damage done to the back of DDP's head, and he had to tag out there. Dusty Rhodes looking closely. He's staring Yokozuna down. And Sting, oh no, he couldn't carry him. One. Fell over. The weight was too much, even for Sting, who was a former power lifter. And outside the ring, Yokozuna goes. Sting's going to take the time to recover here. Smart. Watch out, rebound kick. DDP jumping off the ropes to let Sting bounce off, but he only ran into trouble. And it's not even like there's a weak link on either side. You would hope to find somebody to focus on, but it's like three of the toughest men in professional wrestling on one side of this ring. Hakushi elbowed down, and now Arn Anderson. Double A with the elbow to Hakushi. Hakushi still groggy. Got knocked down. Camel clutch in the corner of Team Dusty. Do. Yokozuna back in here.
One.
He's choking him. Referee doesn't like that. Good call by the referee. Trying to keep this match clean, or as clean as you can with the insanity that's happening. Headbutt to the back. Knocks down Arn Anderson, but he caught him with a low blow. Ref might have not seen it. And we've seen Dusty Rhodes argue with Teddy Long before. I'd be interested to see if that's going to happen here in this matchup again. Because it's like both times we've seen Team Dusty on episode 1 and 2. He's yelled at Teddy Long, but I think the referee's done a really good job in these matches so far. I don't know what he's mad about. Woo! It's showtime! Rebound! Oh, well, that's like getting run over by a school bus. A big Japanese school bus named Yoko frickin' Zuna! Suplex by Sting!
1, 2,
And he's gonna get counted out.
3.
But he's coming back in. I think... Yeah, I was going to say, I think he should make the tag to Suzuki. Minoru Suzuki. Oh, with the chop and the elbow and the uppercut. And the more elbows. And here comes Suzuki off the combo. Watch out. Oh, Sting saw it. Great reversal and a tag to DDP. Bang. One fist for your face. Headbutt. DDP going up high. Jumping right in front of Mr. Fuji. And again, 2 in a row. Don't get greedy, though. Not against Suzuki. You can't. He's just going to break your arm and hit you twice as hard as everyone else. Big boot. Tag to... Oh, wait, no, I thought he was going to tag Anderson, but he went for the elbow instead. And the suplex in the corner, and now goes for the tag. Okay, that was a delayed tag. DDT to Yokozuna, he's down. Should be a cover. 1, 2 is at the end. Oh, no, he almost had him. Getting choked.
2, 3, 4.
20 minutes gone.
20 minutes gone in this 3v3 competition. Super kick by Yokozuna. And he bows out of respect and just beats his ass again. Respectfully, I will whoop your butt. Tag to DDP. Jehudi. Jehudi was live the other night. I was watching him play some Stellar Blade. I'll get Stellar Blade soon. I want to get Bayonetta too. Or, well, I want to get Bayonetta. Because it's on sale. I'm just, like, I've been waiting for a check in the mail for like a week. And then all these holidays happen, so I think my check's delayed. I need my check. I need my paycheck before I buy more video games. Uh-oh, missed the elbow. Big suplex. Oh. Hakushi with that grinding German. And DDP put him in the corner, but he got caught and sent out of the ring. Suplex takes out DDP.
2, 3, 4.
Hakushi opting not to go for a tag there. This is big problem, falling through with that clothesline. And Hakushi with the elbow. DDP back to his feet quickly, has to tag out. He was in danger and he felt it. Oh no, what the hell is this? No, no! The Sonic Spinner! I don't understand how he does it. Octopus stretch. Signature submission by Minoru, and somehow Arn Anderson got out of that one. If Arn Anderson wasn't made of actual steel, I think that would have broken him. Uh-oh, back suplex. Pops those hips up to the sky, and he's not going to get it. 2.5. Am I getting the bundle with Vanquish? I don't know what that means. What is Vanquish? Is that a DLC or another game? I don't know much about Bayonetta. What is Vanquish? Here comes Sting off the ropes, clothesline. Hakushi fighting back. It's a twin pack. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to check. I don't know if that's on the US store. I'm assuming there's a Bayonetta bundle of like the games together.
Give up.
Because there was that weird like Bayonetta Go game too. So that might be on there. But I don't know if I care about that. Sharpshooter! Scorpion Deathlock! That could be the end! Hakushi might tap out, and he does! It's over. Fuji's gotta be disappointed. The Scorpion Deathlock makes Minoru mad, and Hakushi tap out. Bayo 2 and 3 are Nintendo exclusive? Well then, I guess that's not him. I guess I'm not getting those. It's crazy because we've gotten so much Microsoft stuff and we're going to be getting more Microsoft stuff. But we'll never get, like, Nintendo will never let anything be on anything else. You know what I mean? Like, Nintendo exclusive means Nintendo exclusive. And PSN exclusive or PlayStation exclusive just means that for a year, because everything that's on PlayStation comes out a year later on PC anyway. So match 4 is going to be Team Heenan. He's going to pick Santana and Ortiz for this 2v2. Bobby the Brain versus manager William Regal, who's gonna pick Umaga and Obafemi. That's an interesting team there. You get the past and potentially the future. Obafemi is actually the NXT champion right now, and I don't like that the championship is silver. It's a gold. Gold is that's what it is. You're wrestling for the gold. Why would you make a belt silver? I don't understand. Make it make sense. No, there's no 4v4s. We're only doing 1v1s, 2v2s, and 3v3s with managers. The series is all about the managers trying to get the most amount of wins in the series. It's a team battle situation. I didn't want to do 4v4s because then I wouldn't be able to have the manager on the screen. Game only allows you to do 4v4s. Can't like have 4 with manager. It wouldn't let me do that, which is unfortunate because I would have loved to have 5v5 Survivor Series matches in this game, but it just won't let you do that. Big move by Umaga. You wish they had Astral Chain? Yes, me too. Astral Chain is the only reason to get a Nintendo Switch. Not even for the game, just for the soundtrack. Astral Chain might have one of the best soundtracks ever. Bulldog there by Umaga in the corner of Bobby the Brain Heenan, who chose Ortiz and Santana. For good reason. I mean, the NXT connections here between Santana, Ortiz, and Obafemi is quite interesting currently with what's going on. I think Ortiz and Oba might actually wrestle like soon in real life. Oh, Samoan Spike! It's not even been 3 minutes into the match and Umaga already hit his finisher and now a tag to Femi. Femi with the backdrop. representing Team William Regal. Death Star Bomb! What is going on with finishers in the first couple moments? The match is almost over. And Bobby the Brain Heenan is pissed. He's going to argue with the ref, but there's nothing to argue about, dude. Your bro just got hit by a finisher. What are you going to argue? There ain't no rules here about that. Bobby the Brain Heenan and Teddy Long arguing. Meanwhile, Santana and Obafemi going at it here inside the ring. I'll tell you what I did get, Jehudi, if you're still around. I did recently get the Devil May Cry HD collection. It's like 1, 2, and 3. It was cheap. It was like $10. I think $10 for those 3 games is the deal. I'm actually excited to replay Devil May Cry 3 on stream soon. Obviously, I'm gonna go in order though. It's usually cheap. Yeah, but I never see it. I think Capcom is weird sometimes. Clothesline right off the ropes. Umaga in a bad position here against this experienced team and has to fight out of it there. Off the ropes. Here comes the Samoan Bulldozer. Stops Santana, but nope, got knocked down. Man, these young guys with that street fight experience off the streets and into the ring. But this ain't just any Samoan, this is Umaga. Spinning side slam, big move. Gonna have to cross the ring and make this tag for Team Regal. They went on sale when the anime released? Oh yeah, that makes sense. That does check out. I mean, that's also why there was that Castlevania DLC for Vampire Survivors, was because Castlevania got the anime. Suplex reversal, Obafemi with a great reversal here. And the chokehold, we've seen this before. I don't understand why the referee wouldn't allow other chokeholds but allows that one. Maybe Heenan had a reason to argue with the ref. Maybe he did. Maybe I'm wrong. What do I know? Throw him out of the ring. This match is going to continue. Ortiz didn't want to get into it too much. And now blocks the strike. Oba with the tag to Umaga. Slam him all the way out against the barricade right in front of William Regal. Not just a great manager, but Regal has tag team experience as well. And I think it's probably better if your manager has been a tag team champion, right? Then he understands tag team match. It's better. Regal is a multi-time tag team champion. And there's a tag to Santana. Big chop. Knocks him all the way down, going up top. He's gonna fly! Diving headbutt, but Santana moved at the last second. And you kind of had to. Ducks under low blow. Referee saw it, but let it go. Kick to the back of the head takes the big man down. We still have one more match for you today after this. The main event. Ooh, big elbow. Samoan spike! Umaga's gonna go for the cover. 1, 2. No. I'm not sure how Santana survived that. I mean, the Samoan spike just knocks the wind right out of you. Literally. It's a thumb to your windpipe. Ain't nothing fake about that. Tag to Oba. Current NXT champion in action here.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything other, like, in terms of remakes or whatever for games, I don't know if there's too many games out, like, that have been made. Like, I don't know if there's too many remakes that I would play, other than DMC and like Ape Escape. Because I've played a lot, and most of them were shit. Like most of the remakes I've played were kind of bad. The Jack collection was unstable. How about Metal Gear Solid? I'm just not into Metal Gear Solid. Like, I understand that Metal Gear Solid 3 is really good. And, like, I get it. It's just not for me. It's never really been a game for me. I don't do stealth. Like, I don't care about Kojima stuff outside of his connections with Konami and the whole PT Silent Hill stuff. Like, other than that, I'm not actually a big Kojima fan. I like him. I think Kojima's cool. I like the cast of Death Stranding 2. I just don't care about Death Stranding 2. Does that make sense? And now big elbows to the face, and Bobby the Brain Heenan again arguing about those elbows to the face. He doesn't like that. And Umaga getting rammed into the corner here. Right in front of Regal. Obafemi with nowhere to go but bumping into Santana. Teddy Long's got to get control of this tag team match because it's getting weird. It's getting weird, wild, and wacky here. Ortiz in big trouble. Death Star Bomb! 1, 2. Oh, it was almost lights out for everybody. That was almost the end of the match, and now the Gorilla Slam over the top. Down you go. Picks him back up. Oh. Cover. 1, 2. Just because I'm a variety streamer doesn't mean I love every game. Chokeslam. Straight up, straight down. Nothing fancy about it, but Ortiz with a bomb of his own. And knocks him down with a strike now. Full speed to a groggy man. Oh, he stepped out of the way. I don't know how he got the recollection, bro. Drop down. Awkward collision. Tag to Umaga. That was smart by Femi to make that tag there. I don't even know if I'll get Silent Hill F. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe just because it's more action oriented. I might. Because my issue is I don't like puzzles, and I try to explain that to people. Like, I'm looking forward to Devil May Cry, except for the puzzles. Like, I don't like puzzles. Samoan Spike, this could be it. But there was a rope break there. Good eyes on the ref. Impaler! Santana with a big move! Didn't go for a cover. I'm not sure why not. 20 minutes has gone in this one. And Santana's groggy, gonna go for a tag in the corner of Team Regal. And this match is going the distance. Uh-oh. Low blow. Going up high. 450 connects. Did he get all of it? He gets up groggy, so I don't think so. Maybe it took more out of him than it did out of Femi, and he's going for it again. That time it collided. He hit him with the 450, but didn't go for a cover. Tag to Ortiz. Oba just standing his ground. Suplex. Center of the ring now. Bobby the Brain Heenan screaming at the top of his lungs. Trying to get some sort of point advantage here. Trying to get a victory for his team. Low blow again. Teddy Long's gotta give him warnings, man. I've seen him hand out warnings before. Death Valley Driver, that could be it. But Ortiz, it doesn't look like he can recover. Oh no! Took too much out of him. Death Star Bomb! That's gotta be the end. 1, 2, 3. Obafemi recovered and just instantly hit his finish. And you can see why Regal chose Obafemi there. Nothing but wins for Femi. And that's going to put Team Regal at 2 victories so far. And next up, we have our main event for episode 3. It's going to be Team Elizabeth, or, well, I guess it's a 1v1, so it's just Elizabeth versus Shane. And who's she going to pick for her 1v1? Gee, I wonder. Gee, I wonder who she will pick. It could be anybody, guys. It could be. Ooh, yeah. Dig it. The macho man. I want to be a macho man. Versus Team Shane. And Shane, interestingly enough, has selected John Morrison. So, we got Randy Savage versus John Morrison, and Savage has already gotten a 1v1 victory for Elizabeth, so she's hoping for a repeat. Here we go.
Fight!
Yeah, similar to what I was saying before, was that, like, I really like the first Silent Hill a lot, other than the puzzles. Pretty much, if a game has like, that was my least favorite part about God of War, because God of War had a lot of puzzles, and I was like, puzzles just aren't my thing. I get it, you have to break up the combat sections, and that's why a lot of those games do that. But it's just like, can we not? Test of strength, Savage wins. Drop toe hold. Interestingly enough, Elizabeth has not selected Animal and Hawk yet. And it's episode 3, so if she gets into it, I think she's waiting for her to be selected for a 2v2 matchup. That makes the most amount of sense to me. Or maybe she's waiting for a 3v3. Either way, she wants Hawk and Animal to work together, and she doesn't want to split them up and have them in singles action, which makes perfect sense for her as a manager and the team she's selected. And John Morrison jacking up that knee and trying to slow things down, even though he has advantage in terms of speed. Eye rake, kick to the body. And Savage trying to figure out what the heck is Morrison's deal. What's up with this guy who dresses and acts like a rock star? What's his whole deal, bro? I don't know what to make of him, man. They're not the cream of the crop. The cream always rises to the top. Wheelbarrow facebuster. Morrison with his fancy moves. Savage is going to have to learn quick. Up top. Could be looking for the king crown. Oh, Morrison stepped out of the way. Morrison knows the legendary moveset, and maybe that could be a disadvantage, is that Team Shane is younger. He's chosen the newer generation to represent his team, especially, you know, with guys like Morrison, Zane. Oh, there's the spinning leg drop. Savage back up to his feet quickly. Didn't even let him get the cover. Fall away slam. But if these guys grew up watching wrestling, they know what to expect from Savage, and that might put Savage at a odd disadvantage there. Off the ropes, knee. Jawbreaker. Fell all the way down. Into the corner. Corner to corner. Right in front of his beautiful Miss Elizabeth. Dun, 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 dun. Isn't it weird that Macho Man's music was so over that they selected it for the graduation theme for every college in the world? Pile driver. And the neck breaker. And the leg breaker. Shane's got to get some motivation going for his selected singles performer here. Because Morrison just got hit by a big combo, and that's, modified brainbuster. There we go. Morrison getting back in this one quickly, and, stomp to the head. Frankensteiner trying to get the crowd behind him. Dancing leg drop. And a shooting star. 1, 2, and Savage powers out. It's hard to get the crowd behind you when you're wrestling a guy, some would put in like top 5. I mean, you want a Mount Rushmore of guys that changed the industry. How do you argue with Savage? I saw some old wrestling magazines at the flea market this weekend. I almost got them, but I was like, I don't really need that shit. Diving elbow, and he moved out of the way. I heard the oh yeah, and so did Morrison. Oh yeah, elbow connected to the back. Will it be enough? Didn't catch it flush, but it might have been enough damage. Teddy Long, referee with the 2.5. See, I think if Morrison was turned over, it would have been match over. Can't get hit by another one of those. Oh, midnight drive. That corkscrew neckbreaker by Morrison. 1, 2. And no, Macho Man kicking out of that standing finish. I mean, Morrison obviously also has a diving move, the Starship Pain, but speaking about pain, he's about to be in it. Watch the ropes, watch the ropes. 1, 2, no ropes involved. This match is over again with the double elbows. I mean, last time we saw Savage pull off a win, 2 elbow drops did it, and again we saw the same goddamn thing. Elizabeth at 3. Miss Elizabeth is in the lead just because she's had these 1v1, so hopefully on the next episode that won't be the case. I mean, for everybody else, but good for her. She's pulling away with the lead early. 3 in 3. So that's going to do it for us today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys for more managers soon.